You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about this coming weekend, particularly Friday night, and the All-Star skills competition and three-point competition. No, I think many of us, I'm under the belief that possibly Caitlin Clark will not participate in this. Number one, I believe whatever ails her, whatever her issue is, probably with the lower body, has affected her three-point shot for a month now, all right? And I think that's why we haven't seen three-pointers drop like they normally drop. Now, one might say, well, could this contest get her back on track? Sure, it might. But I've also seen three-point shooters in the NBA get their shot messed up for the second half of the season after competing in the three-point contest. So there's different ways that can go. We now have two solid participants. The second one we learned of this morning, and it's a big name. And when you look at the two names that are in it thus far, boy, you would love to see Caitlin Clark in this thing. You really would. So Sabrina Ionescu has committed to the three-point contest, and that'll be on Friday night. Look, for the WNBA and the city of Indianapolis and the Indiana Fever, it would be a disaster if Caitlin Clark doesn't participate, okay? But I think the fan base, particularly Caitlin Clark fans, I think we'd rather see her not participate if it could possibly aggravate any injuries. All right? She needs to get as healthy as possible for the second half of the season and the drive to the playoffs. As badly as I'd love to see her participate. I mean, I'm just, 6 weeks ago, I'd have been like, oh, yeah, we're getting her in the contest. It's going to be awesome. Now, I'm not so sure. But with these other two participants, I ain't going to lie, I'd like to see it. With Sabrina Ionescu joining the field Sunday night, the WNBA three-point contest is starting to come together. The New York Liberty Star committed to competing in the three-point contest during the WNBA's All-Star Weekend Friday in Indianapolis, according to the New York Post, Madeline Kinney. Ionescu is the second player who have confirmed that they will participate in the All-Star staple event behind Washington Mystics rookie Sonya Citron. That's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's unclear who else will join the event, though there is plenty of speculation that Fever star Caitlin Clark will commit in the coming days, especially since the Fever are hosting the All-Star game this summer. This will mark Ionescu's second three-point contest. She won the event in 2023 and set a WNBA and NBA single-round record when she put up 37 points in the final round. Ionescu skipped it last year, but she went up against Steph Curry in a battle during the NBA's All-Star Weekend instead. Curry beat her by 3 points. Ionescu has averaged a career-high 19.4 points a game through 18 games this season. She's sixth in the league. She's putting up 5.3 assists, 4.6 rebounds, and averaging 2.6 made three-pointers per game. She's having a hell of a year. Jesus. The Liberty, following a win over the Atlanta Dream on Sunday, hold a 14-6 record this season. Citron, who the Mystics took third overall out of Notre Dame earlier this year, has averaged 14.3 points and 1.6 made threes per game this season. The three-point contest and skills challenge will take place Friday night at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. The All-Star game is set for Saturday. Clark and Minnesota Lynx star Nafisi Collier were named team captains. Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeve, Liberty head coach Sandy Brondello were selected as the head coaches, and we know there was a big trade there by Caitlin Clark to get Cheryl Reeve the hell out of the room. And I can't say I blame her at all. So this is going to be interesting. What's going to happen? She went I believe 2 of 7 last night, and we know that's the one part of her game that has been struggling. And look, there's been some kind of lower. I said yesterday, it is my belief there's been some kind of lower body aggravation, an injury of some sort to either the quad or the groin or both all season. And I think that's why you're seeing her shoot the way she has from long range. I think it's bothering her. All right, I do. She's had a couple of really good games shooting the three, but you use that lower body for those long range 3-point shots. Now, she said, Caitlin did, I heard yesterday that she's felt good taking those shots. Like she would shoot the shot thinking it was going in, and then she would end up missing the shot, but it felt good when she initially shot it. She's just not hitting them. Now, we know at some point the demon is going to wake up. And I suspect it's going to be, we all remember the tear, the path of destruction that Caitlin Clark waged on the WNBA last year after the All-Star break. All right, remember she went into the break averaging like 16 and a half points, and by the end of the season, she was averaging like 18.6 or something. Like she literally added 2 points per game onto her totals by the end of the year, and she won the WNBA Rookie of the Year running away, although I contend Angel Reese was never involved anyway. We obviously want to see this. Now, if Caitlin doesn't participate, I wonder, because of the Indiana Fever connection, would Kelsey Mitchell jump in this thing and participate? Or, well, I don't know. I don't think in the NBA you got to be a part of the All-Star team. I mean, there's people that are in the slam dunk contest that are not on the All-Star teams. So that makes me wonder. You know, could a Lexi Hull or a Sophie Cunningham jump in the All-Star? It seems to me like the Fever and the city would love to have someone from the Fever in this contest. If it's not Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell seems like the next one that might consider stepping up. She shoots a bunch of threes. And they want to give that hometown crowd something to latch on to there. You know? I would love Caitlin Clark to be able to participate, and then I'd love to see the rating for that. All right? And I haven't brought this up yet. Can the All-Star Game grab a 4 million viewership this year? It's going to be interesting to see. I think they had, 3.54 million, which was an all-time record last year. Can they break 4 million? Or even 5 million? I don't know. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Before we jump in, make sure you go to our merch store, our Make Basketball Great Again shirt, and our newest shirt that just came out. Both shirts are brand new. The American Flag Skull Fever Enforcer shirt. And use promo code CC22 for 20% off.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.